Hello everyone, welcome to RSum Life. Hope you're all doing good and safe. This is our April month garden tour video. I kind of mixed it up in the sense a couple of shots are from May month also, but you get the glimpse of what is going on in the garden. April month is such a beautiful time in our garden with all these flowers. We literally have abundance of flowers, tulips, daffodils, and lilacs, like so many beautiful flowers. And the beautiful cherry tree blossoms. These are actually the edible cherries. This path is like a beautiful, gorgeous, a kind of a fairy tale, dreamy kind of walkway through, if I can say that. Spring is such a wonderful time. You get all these beautiful blossoms, and of course it always comes with a lot of pollen, and followed by a lot of pollen allergies for people like me. And of course these beautiful flowers, which are so called as weeds sadly, but these are so amazing. Now coming to the actual garden tour, you guys remember the raspberry patch? That's where we always start our garden tour. The flowers started to come, and I am seeing a lot of fruit which will be coming in this complete beautiful patch. Raspberries grow all the way until fall actually, so we keep getting fruit until all the way until fall. One thing I need to do is put a fence over here so that it will stay strong instead of everything fell apart. And one more thing about raspberries is it will give lots and lots of side shoes. So if any of your friends are having raspberry patch, you can, I think, happily take it from them, because it keeps giving lots of baby plants. And the pots would be refilled. Soil amendments needs to be done for those pots. And the roses have started coming. This is actually mid-May tour which I did, but in the mimosas. I might need to rehome this mimosa tree because the roots goes pretty deep, it seems, so we'll have to see. And the hydrangea, can't wait to see the beautiful flowers from this plant. And the azalea, such a vibrant color, it just makes the whole day such a beautiful vibrant color. I'll be using the word beautiful a lot of times in the complete video because spring is beautiful, so I might need to find new words. And the strawberries, these are potted strawberries, and these are giving good, nice chunky strawberry fruits and a lot more flowers. And kids have planted sunflowers and pumpkins here and there, and the seeds have started growing. Coming back to the fence side, the blueberry plants are growing nice and good, but this needs to be I need to do a couple of things onto this blueberry plant. It should have more growth than what we are seeing here, and we'll be working on these blueberry plants. And these are the glades. In mid of June, I think, this whole patch will be filled with glades. And this blueberry has started growing back, which is a great thing. And lots and lots and lots of lilies. Our garden is going to be filled with lilies. I think lilies do multiply, so And of course, the cute little flowers. My daughter got very upset because the gardener was mowing the lawn, and she felt sad that all this tons and tons of wild flowers we have in the grass will be destroyed. And the rose plant, this is having literally tons and tons of roses. I have made a video on what I feed for this rose plant. Do check out that. And this is the persimmon. I think persimmon might need to be rehomed, so we'll see. And one more rose plant. This is the red one, but this has such an amazing scent to it. I absolutely love it. It's a regular red rose, but the scent is like extremely delicious. And the lily pad. It's like a little bit of a lily jungle going on. After this is a combination of yellows and whites and pinks. There are bit of mix up going on. And the apples. This is the Granny Smith apple. With the fruit trees, I had better luck with Home Depot and Lowe's fruit orchards. I tried a little bit of expensive fruit trees earlier also, but somehow these are growing nice and good, and they're pretty affordable. Lowe's and Home Depot, they have it for $25 or so, which is comparatively very affordable than other nurseries, and these are growing pretty good. And Jane Magnolia. Let me see if I can insert a Jane Magnolia flower one, which I took it in spring. Jane Magnolia is one of my favorite spring plants. These have vibrant color, looks beautiful. They stay good for only a couple of days actually, but when it blossoms, it's divine. Now coming to our red apple tree. This is can't remember the name. The red apple, one of the variety. It has apples too. Let's see which will stay and form into a nice juicy fruit. And to my surprise, we got figs in the spring itself. Last year, I think it went all the way into the fall. I think looks like it starts from the spring too. So we have a couple of figs going on, and this is one trick. What I do is, if you have any iron rods in the house which are just lying around, just stick it into the soil, which is like a free source of iron to the plants, right? We can just reuse whatever we have it around. And this peach tree is overloaded with fruit. Can somebody help me to thin this fruit? It's a pain. It's a painful process to thin this fruit. I have to do it because these branches would not be able to handle this fruit if at all, if it grows into a complete fruit. Generally, we don't get all the fruit because ours is like a wind tunnel, and with any of the storms or bit of rain and wind, most of the plants get shaken pretty bad. And this is the crepe myrtle. Look how nicely she is back, all green. And the willow and the weed zone. This is the plums, and we can actually see some plums forming, some nice juicy plums. I cannot wait to get these plums. Nothing like a tree ripe fruit, right? And little bit, oh yeah, and the cherries have started coming in through. These cherries are pretty old, in the sense they are of an age at least of maybe 13 years or 14 years, I think. I didn't get a chance to trim the tree, so I just left it for now. After the fruit is formed, we'll see, like, one of these times we'll do it. And all this patch was filled with filled with tulips. I feel this plants do like a dance when there is a nice breeze going on. And the grapes, looks like grapes are growing back strong. These were transplanted from one location to other. And the alliums, this lot of we do have a lot of clovers. I love to have those, and we do have a lot of other weeds also. I'm okay with all the stuff growing in. I'm gonna make a separate video on the benefits of growing clovers. And one more grape plant, and I can't remember the name of this one though. And another one. So we have 3 grape vines. These are not. And this is the lamb quarters. We do consume lamb quarters. I mean, it has a little bit of high on nitrates, I heard, but once in a while consumption it has a lot of other health benefits, so it's actually good to consume lamb quarters. And this will be our beta god patch. I am waiting for some volunteer beta gods to show up. And this is the wax leaf plant, and the flowers have started, the buds have started forming. And this is the yellow rose. And the hydrangea. And the hosta. The hosta has picked up a lot this year. She is growing nice and big and very beautiful. And my way of doing some composting, which my husband absolutely hates it. He wants like a neat, clean garden, but I'm on the other side of making it all very natural. And of course, there is one sunflower growing through. And the green tunnel, finally this is there. This is done. Cattle panel fence, we have used the cattle panel fence and made this green tunnel, and the corn. And this patch is remember I mentioned about a girl who is helping me with the gardening. It is her patch. She puts the corn here. She's gonna experiment her growing in this patch. And the onions, all the plants go through transplant shock. When I planted it, they were good, and now they're bad, and they'll now come back nice and strong. Here we are thinking of putting some peas and some of the vine plants. And the potato patch, look at these potatoes, lots and lots of potatoes. I cannot wait for these potatoes to grow nice and good. And this is gonna look amazing. I love digging up for potatoes. It's like a treasure hunt for me. And this is gonna look absolutely beautiful. This whole tunnel will be filled with nice green vines, and this is gonna be the green tunnel. And the garlic, it's growing, so we'll see how it goes. And of course, some more for the potting soil. I need to change all the potting soil, so have some vermiculite, peat moss, and all that stuff. And we have finished the complete garden setup. It is done and ready for growing all the beautiful plants. This would be our vertical support. Last year I had like a huge problem without having a vertical support, and all my long bottle gourds falling apart, and it was a pain to watch. So my husband got this cattle panel fence, and it's all done. And of course, beautification process has to be done by me. And the kale, spinach is actually bolting. Bolting is nothing but it started to flower. I am gonna let it flower and collect the free seeds. This is the radish pods are very tasty too, so I'm gonna let the flowers turn into radish pods and use it for a little bit of snacking. And the benefits of composting. This potato plant wasn't meant to be there. It was a part of composting process. It just grew by itself. And you guys see there is a huge bunch of tomato seedlings growing. And this is again a part of composting, or maybe from the fruit which was fallen from last year. The weeds has to be cleaned. Just today we are done with putting the nets around, because we do have a lot of critters issues like groundhogs and all. They come and eat the baby plants, so we're gonna we have completed putting the nets. And the strawberries, remember we redid the strawberry patch, and the fruit is forming nice and good. Okay, see the fruit over here? Cannot wait. And lot more volunteer plants are showing up. Lots and lots of tomato plants. That's the thing with tomatoes. Like every year I say to myself, I'm not gonna plant any tomatoes indoors, and I do that, and again, like, I get lots and lots of free tomato volunteer plants. These volunteer plants are more healthy, and they actually produce much better than the indoor plants, with obvious reasons. You guys see here, I'm sure these are the cherry tomatoes, and this year I'm not gonna grow any of the cherry tomatoes. Those are pain in the neck, and those are completely wild. You get like tons and tons of fruit from it, but the maintenance is a pain. This whole thing will be filled with the baby plants. Those are more than ready to go outside. And this is the beetroot patch. Beetroots also kind of little slow. I don't know what's going on, but there are one or two which are growing in, so we'll see however it grows, right? All we can do is give it a try. That's it. And learn from the mistakes. That's also there. And these are the carrots. Carrots have picked up pretty good. We are waiting for the carrot leaves. And this is this broccoli or cabbage? I'm not sure. And peas and beans. See, this is the problem. Like if I don't put a net, the birds will come and pick it up. And my so-called Jen place and the complete view. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know in the comments. If you have any compliments, please let me know those too. I would love to hear back from you. You all have an awesome life. And if you like this kind of videos, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss on any of the informative videos or motivating videos, or just for entertainment videos. Alright, you guys have an awesome life. Happy and healthy gardening. Take care, stay safe. Bye now.